name's Zach Hillman.
My name's August.
I'm Marissa, I'm 15 and I'm from Falmouth.
My name's Tyler Mercer.
My name is Ryan, I'm 15 years old and I live in Portland.
I'm Alex, I'm 16 and I'm from Portland.
My name is Owen Miller, I'm 15 years old.
My name is Alex Johnson, I'm 17 years old and I'm from North Waterboro.
I'm Zachary Sorensen.
My name is Arik, I'm 15 years old and I live in Scarborough, Maine.
I'm Jesse Aronson, I'm 14 years old and I live in Cape Elizabeth, Maine.
Well, I'm Kyle Brunel, I just turned 16 and I live in Yarmouth. I really want to make movies when I get older. I love movies, I've been watching them my entire life. And I came here last year, had fun, so decided to do it again.
Well, I've been interested in film for a while and I just wanted to learn a lot more about it, and I actually heard about it from a friend, so my parents signed me up and it's been fun.
I wanted to get a good hands-on experience of what really goes on around the whole filmmaking process and whatnot.
I signed up for this program because I've been doing it for the past couple years and I've always had a great time at this camp, so of course I would come back.
Oh, I came here last year. I really enjoyed it. Last year I mostly did camera work. I was hoping to do some more directing or sound this year. I love movies also.
I'm looking in the future in film. I go to college next year and I really wanted to get a head start on what I was going to do.
Well, the most enjoyable part of the camp is just to get to work with the actors and, get to use pretty expensive cameras that you don't really get to use around the house. And, just get used to making movies.
I think figuring out just what kinds of shots we were going to get and how it would, what kind of idea it would give to the audience. Just trying to get like high angles and low angles, and just trying to make it a little different.
Really just learning how much I love to do filmmaking and knowing that this is what I want to do in the future.
My most enjoyable experience was probably like filming and setting up the shots and just making the idea come to life.
I've just been really loving the fact that you can pretty much be in control of whatever goes on in the movie, and that can make it better, and the fact that you can work with a team that actually cooperates with you well, and that makes it a lot easier too. So.
Probably the most enjoyable thing I've done here was just going out and finding the locations, just because it's kind of cool just to go around this campus and just find places to film, and then of course it's really fun when you actually get to film at those places. So
I really like editing a lot. I don't know, a lot of people don't like it, they don't like editing, but I like it a lot. I think it's really fun to find, the clips and put them together like a big puzzle.
I've learned how to communicate with others because everybody has different emotions and whatnot about how they react to different situations and whatnot. So I figure that once you get to know that person pretty well, then you'll be able to work well with them, and hopefully the movie will come out.
Oh, I've learned so many things at this camp. Probably the most important thing I've learned is to study the boom when you're filming, because just the slight little movement with the boom can totally change the sound. So
you need to be really focused when you're making a movie, because if you're not, you're just not. It's not going to be a good movie.
Just that when you direct, you really have to be clear to the actors about what you want. Otherwise, when you edit, it's going to be really difficult to get everything right.
The most important thing I learned from this camp is how to work with actors, how to communicate with them to, try to get what you want from them.
I learned that before I took this camp, I didn't realize that you took the same scenes and just took shot after shot after shot, and I also didn't realize that editing played such a major role.
Everything I've learned, I know I'll be able to take forward and use.
Probably that I really just want to keep doing this.
Probably editing and just trying to get everything right, and trying to think of an ending for our script. And that took a really long time. It took 3 days. Nothing worked.
Pickups.
Care to elaborate?
pickups are basically shots that you run into that you didn't get but needed to get in the first place. And so you have to, when editing, you have to go back and shoot again.
The most stressful experience was writing the script because we reworked it 4 times before we got it perfect.
Probably the editing process, because you've got to really organize yourself by getting the correct clips, deleting the ones that aren't, and I mean, it goes on forever.
Editing was the most stressful. We have a lot of music that we had to put in, and it's really hard to, match it up with what's going on. So that was pretty stressful.
I'd say the sound editing, because it's like we get our rough cut done easily, and then we have to edit in all this music and stuff.
Can you get the scene done? Because we only have 2 weeks here, and you have a deadline, and there's always that thought in your head that you're not going to get it done for the premiere.
Yeah, I definitely want to get a film career in the future, go to college for film and everything.
Definitely. I would love to be a movie maker.
I love movies my entire life. I mean, I always went to the movies when I was little, and I still go to the movies all the time. And so it's my dream, just to be able to direct a big movie someday.
I would like to have this job in the future because I would like to show how creative I am.
I'd really like to pursue this, maybe go to college for it. It's really fun, so I enjoy it a lot.
I would hope so. It's kind of a really fun experience to have as a job, and it would be enjoyable to have something like this for the future.
I'd definitely like to have it in the future because I like to tell stories.
I probably would like to have a job. I personally would rather be an actor than the tech person, but I don't know. Whichever takes me somewhere.